Well, hello there. So, after I thought I was going to do a review for Serious Sam, the Second Encounter, and Serious Sam 3 separately, I decided not to because I've just discovered the fact that they're both the same game. They both look the same and they both have all the same drab shit. So we're just going to look at them in one big fucking video. Alright? Good.
Well, good luck understanding everything I said there in that little pack of words. So I'm going to call this video the rest of the Serious Sam collection, so welcome to this video. We'll start off with Serious Sam, the Second Encounter. Then we'll talk a wee bit about its DLC that I can't remember the name of, some beast of no rabbit jobby. And then we'll talk about Serious Sam 3 BFE, which stands for Before First Encounter, so it's a fucking prequel. And then we'll look at the Jewel of the Nile fucking DLC for Serious Sam 3. There's one big problem I have with all of these games. They're all basically set in the same place. Sandy, dunes, pyramids, wrecks, shite. Listen, I don't mind things looking samey. I mean, I'm a fan of the Far Cry series, for Christ's sake, but I think Serious Sam really takes the piss into a new level of piss-takery. Hopefully you'll see what I mean with all this fucking nonsense. Right, so what can I say about the Second Encounter that's not already been said a million times before? I don't know why I said that, actually, do you know that? More of the same is probably the biggest thing I'd say. It's got a nice new weapon though. It's actually got a couple of new weapons. 3, from what I see, total. There is a flamethrower, which is actually a lot more useful than you would think.
Now you're all fired.
There is a chainsaw. Yeah, because we're a Doom clone. And there's the sniper rifle, but it's actually explosive bullets. It's more like a sort of zoom-inable rocket launcher, even though there is a rocket launcher. But thankfully they use separate ammunition. The levels are as big and open and as fucking bland as they were in the last experience. You get some new enemies. There's a chainsaw guy with a pumpkin head. And there's what looks like some kind of ogre with a double like, sort of rocket launcher gun thing. And then in Serious Sam 3 he looks like a mancubus, because that's what I thought it was at first. So have they just got the mancubus for Doom? No, they haven't. It just fucking looks that way. I don't know what it is with these Serious Sam games, but they're just so void of fucking personality. You got this big dumb bastard that wears a fucking t-shirt with a bomb on it, pair of jeans and shades. Oh, I'm Serious Sam. You're seriously bollocks, mate, is what you are. But the games are, I don't know, they're like them. As Hicks would say about firing a pulse rifle, short controlled bursts, you know what I mean? I mean, they're fine for like really small fucking blasts of intense action, but you play them at length and it's fucking awful, boring, bland, samey, pish. And that's no good, is it? It's no good, folks. Plus, you've got a difficulty spike that is fucking so far up its own arse that it'll literally spawn enemies on top of you. You know, the bomb guys, the ones that make the aye, those arseholes. Fucking had them spawn on my head. Wait, how you meant to fucking learn for that? And if it's not the fucking random spawn points, it's the endless waves of utter tragedy. And you'll spend upwards of like 10, 15, 20 minutes mindlessly, aimlessly, pishlessly fucking slaying these enemies only to die at the last hurdle and to have it all start over again. Oh my fucking days, my fucking days. And I started out playing this game on normal and gave up and went on to easy. And even then I'm like, this is just, it's fucking infuriating, futile, fucking bish. The whole experience just makes my wee gaming heart feel like it needs to go for a shite. Your heart feels constipated playing these games. What? My eyes feel like they need to have a pish. So the game really does lack in fair challenge. It's no... Sometimes I was running out of ammo and I'm like, how the fuck can I run out of ammo in a game like this? The game is non-stop shooting, but you're like, oh, see that gun you've been using? No bullets left. You're like, it's the only fucking useful gun there. I think the worst enemy for me is the bright skeletons. I fucking hate them. The devil horse skeleton things that just rush you and then they'll fling like balls and chains at you. You know, like, away and chewing my balls, you arsehole. And endless amounts of them, and they just, it's like wading through liquid kite. It's like fucking the wanky shit demon made an enemy and came up with that. So it doesn't take long for you to realise just how boring and dull this game can really be. So if you do decide to get this collection, which I paid 12 quid for, play it in short, controlled bastard and bursts. Don't be playing it in long fucking stretches, because you'll just end up hating it and then regretting your purchase. Right, what we talking about now? This fucking, I'm just going to call it the Beast DLC because I can't remember the name of it, and quite frankly, who gives a fuck? Right, so this bit is about the legend of the Beast, and it's a very small DLC from the second encounter, and Sam is looking for a fucking rammed godded. Guess where it's set. Oh, it's set in ancient Egypt, because I never thought you'd guess that. Do they know how to make other, things? Set it in ancient times of the Tuscan Toli? I don't know, I don't know. All I know is that it's 3 levels long and I didn't finish it. I was fucking started the first level and you're cutting about for ages with 2 fucking pea shooter revolvers, and I don't mind if you're only fighting smaller enemies, but you've got the smaller enemies in abundance. You've got some clear, bright, shite skeleton horse things, and then you've got the big fucking scorpion things with the miniguns, you know the big bastards, you remember them? And they try to defeat at least fucking, about 6, 7, maybe even 10 of them with these pea shooters, and they're hit scan enemies, so good luck getting any fucking cover. Fucking tollybogs, man. Then towards the end of the level, they graciously give you a shotgun, and at this point my brain was dribbling out my arse. I was that bored. Then I continued on to more levels that looked very similar, fighting more enemies that looked very similar. In fact, they were very similar because they were the same. And I don't know, it's a bit drab, this DLC. I don't really care for it. No one should care for this, but it's part of the pack. It's free, so it's not as if you're paying extra for it like you did back in the day, Apparently it's set before a level in the second encounter, but after a level in the first encounter, so I'm like, what? Is this like lost levels they cut from the main game because they knew they were shite and then they've just sold them back to us for a $5? Now this came out at a $5. Smashing. No, it's no smashing. I don't have anything else to say about this. Boring. Oh, big dildo jobby. Right. Fucking right, jobby. Fucking hello and welcome to my arsehole talk of pish. Right, what I'm actually going to talk about now is BFE, the big fucking Egypt. Before first encounter. Serious Sam tree. If you're Irish, that'll be me in trouble now. You fucking talking about these fucking cunts, mate. Fucking, I'll do what I like.
By the middle of the 21st century, having bled Earth dry, mankind was on the verge of collapse.
This game's got some absolutely mountainous problems, right? And that problem is some fucking sand and pyramids. Again. Like, fuck's sake, can you not do something else? Why is everything in Egypt? What's the fucking... I can't even, what's the fixation? What's the fucking fascination with fucking Egypt? It's Egypt. Sand, pyramids, fuck all else. Not even a fucking, I don't know, burrito or something, taco. Big haggis burrito. Oh, that sounds good.
Put a sock in it.
Anyway, it's got a few modern upgrades. This game, it's got melee kills. You know, like the Doom 16 ones. Only this came out before Doom 16, I think. I'm pretty sure it did. They're quite good. Some of them are a bit weird looking. The camera's a wee bit fucking too close to what's going on. Like when you're stamping on the wee bugs. I'm not a big fan of stamping on wee bugs because the camera's so close that all you see is green soup in your face. Right, what else? Fucking iron sights and the weapons. I just really don't see the benefit of this, you know, even existing in this game. It's not a game that was like, oh Christ, you know, it'd really benefit for fucking iron sights. No. Pish. Even though I do use them. Still, jobby. Crap, unnecessary fucking modernisation. Let's make it more like Call of Duty, even that's not a target audience. Because this is fuck all like Call of Duty. Christ, even Halo's guilty of doing that. Iron sights it, fucking fish. What else? You know, I laugh because I can just feel whatever, you know, makes up my soul slide down my arsehole and out my fucking body. Fuck's sake! Here's a positive for you. They've actually done a really nice job in redesigning the aliens. They now no longer look like goofy fuckboys, but now look like scary arse cheeks with their big sharp teeth and their glowy green eyes. But that idiotic fucking is still there, so you can hear it coming from a mile away, but you don't know where because there's no mini fucking radar thing. The game would benefit from a radar so you could tell which way the enemies come from in any fucking 360 degree rotation. Does my fucking boxing, because you can hear them and you're like, well, what direction are they coming from? I don't know. Boom, deed. That's what happens quite often. You'll just turn around and you'll have this fucking bomb cunt in your face blowing up. I'll fucking kill you all, fucking bastards! Excuse me. Had a moment there. Another thing about these guns, not all of them right enough, but most of them need to be reloaded in the middle of a gunfight. Like, it's not a normal gunfight. There's like about 8 million things in front of you and you're like, hold the bus there, chappie. I need to fucking reload my fucking shotgun. You're like, alright, you need to reload the double barrel in the older games, but that was because Doom did it. You know, so if Doom's gonna do it, we're all gonna do it, right? But now it's like you need to reload your pistol, your machine gun. You don't need to reload the rocket launcher. That's a wee Brucey bonus. You need to reload the fucking sniper rocket launcher. You need to reload. I'm surprised you don't need to reload the axe, the sledgehammer. Sorry. But apart from the sort of modern tropes they've got going on here, the level design's quite nice. The game looks quite good as well, considering it's a PS4 version running the PS5. So it's not perfect, but it's, you know, probably about as close to perfect as you're going to get with these things. Boss battles, they're really nothing to write home about either. They're sort of high. You fight a big spaceship a couple of times and then you fight a four-legged freak ball at the end that you need to smack in fucking poles into its back so it gets zapped by lightning. Bit bizarre that one, right enough. There's a couple of enemies that like sort of, you know, masquerade as bosses. Like the walker thing that fires rockets at you, that sort of starts off life as a boss, but then it's like, nah, it's not a boss, it's just a normal enemy. A normal enemy in the other games, so I don't know why they thought, well, let's make it a boss. Is this like a fucking, is it a reboot? I mean, what the fuck's Serious Sam 4 gonna be like? Bet you it's in fucking Egypt. Better not be in bloody Egypt. I'm sick of the place. Never even been and I hate it. Fucking sand, fucking sand dunes, dingy fucking pyramids inside dingy pyramids. And it all looks the fucking same. Beige, brown, pish, yellow. Fucking, then you'll have to fight a fucking No fight, you need to find fuel for a motor, and it's like fucking Left 4 Dead 2. This car must take up about fucking 20 gallons of fucking fuel for it only to run out right before your fucking destination. You need to go out and run off the sand before you get eaten by a big bastard and sandworm. Right. These games... do you know what? I'll save my conclusion for after I've done the fucking DLC for this bish. Adios. What am I adiosing for? The next fucking thing we're talking about is the fucking Jewel of the fucking Jobby Nile DLC. So guess what? It's going to be a lot more fucking sand with a wee bit of water thrown in. Fuck me.
Ah, my old love.
Alright, ladies and gents, I'm just going to talk about this Jewel of the Nile fucking DLC for a couple of minutes, right? Because it's a bit drab and I get pissed off about 2 levels in. I think about 3 levels in. Don't think it's got 4, I think it's only got 3. But it was like fucking 100 of these big 4-armed green fucking lizard bastards. And all they did was throw homing fucking homing projectiles.
Fuck off.
I don't even have anything that homes in this fucking game. But you do get a sweet sniper rifle in this one, along with the one that blows up. Now, believe it or not, they decided to try and change this one up by making it puzzle orientated. Quite enjoyed that aspect actually. It wasn't just a complete slaughterfest of infinitely spawning bad guys, which I love. I love infinitely spawning bad guys that seemingly spawn infinitely and never seem to end. It is fun. The levels are a wee bit more open with this game as well. But you guessed it, it's still fucking sand, still fucking pyramids or dingy shitey temples, still fucking wee toons that look like they've been made out of fucking Play-Doh or plasticine or that plaster of Paris pish. Hunters upon hunters of hit scanning enemies that you can't avoid the fucking hits from. Hunters of the bastards. Hunters of the bastards. Just about made me want to fucking sick up my breakfast this morning and then eat it again. Right, do you know what? That's really it. I don't think there's any new enemies in this. Just more of the same shizer. But I say you do get a sniper rifle, which is quite nice. It's just unremarkable shite, really. I mean, the whole series is just basically sand and pyramids, and I'm fucking sick of it now. So if Serious Sam 4 is all sand and pyramids, I don't really even see the point in reviewing it, because it'll just be made of the fucking same. Gotta do something a wee bit different now, please. I mean, I like games that are considered to be the same year in, year out, or 2 year in, 2 year out. But I can see where they're coming from, so I hope you can see where I'm coming from, where this needs to be more than just sand. At least those games have slightly different locations, they've got different enemies, everything just seems the same. The only difference between Serious Sam 3 and the other ones is the enemies look a little bit more angry and less goofy. That's it. That's really it. Boom. Fuck you. Don't think you got a chainsaw in Serious Sam 3. You know that I saw anyway. How do you emit the chainsaw? Aye, I'll give you a fucking sledgehammer instead. Fuck off. Right, this concludes my ballad of absolute piss jobby of the Serious Sam games. And the final conclusion is they're fun for a wee while. And that's it. Good night.
Set a course for R&R?
You read my mind. I'm thinking massage, steak, hot tub. Or maybe it should be hot tub, steak.
Whoa, not so fast, Kimasabi. I got orders coming in. Wilson here, I copy. Roger that, HQ. We're on our way.
What now?
I'm supposed to take you to file. Looks like the time lock didn't come online as it was supposed to.
And that's my problem, how?
I don't give the orders. They're saying there's a temple there. They think we'll let you turn it on.
Sorry, Sam. We need you to just finish this out. You're our only guy in the area right now.
I'm flattered.
You should be. The 2 Syrian generators you turned on didn't start the time lock.
Hey, I didn't design them.
But we think we figured out the problem.
Let me guess. There's a 3rd generator.
I wish it were that easy. It looks like there's a safety switch on file that prevents the time lock from activating. Kind of like a failsafe.
Fail-safe? Is that some kind of vault you keep all your fail in? Because I love you, Quinn, but a fail-safe is sounding more and more like an apt description of this mission. Where is this switch I'm supposed to flip exactly? You don't know, do you?
We know what island it's on.
Glad I'm going into battle with a clear plan.
Wildlife, we ride it.